Hi guys, change in location, but still the same advice. And I don't know if you saw this in the last post I made, which was last night. Um, the guest book cut off some people that I didn't get to respond to, but my friend suggested that I write down their names, so I did. So these following people, please write back in the guest book. Okay, Brady, Sam with a bunch of M's, and Katie with the smiley face, and two hater. Um, I read it and I loved that, and thank you for backing me up. You also got cut off, but I just want to shout out to you and thanks. All right. Well, now we're gonna get back to where we were. And oh, and by the way, today is really going to be a busy day for me. Tomorrow I have a half day, so I'm going to answer any questions that I didn't get to answer yesterday, anything that comes in today probably, and maybe a little bit that comes in tomorrow, by tomorrow latest. And so I will answer you at one point or another. And thank you guys so much for watching and keeping track of my videos. And thank you again. All right, so I am up to utterly confused. Hey, I have watched your first few videos and I have to say they're amazing. But anyways, I like this boy. He's in college and I'm in high school still, so we see each other a lot, but when we do, it's always fun. We have grown to like each other and it's been a few months now, but lately everything has changed and it seems like a challenge to get him to hang out with me. There's this other boy who's so good looking and all the girls flocking to him, but he's not the jerk good looking kid. He's the legit nice one and he always talks to me, jokes with me, and acts like he likes me, and to be honest, I'm starting to like him. Do I stay with the asshole who doesn't treat me right, or do I go for the nice kid who's in my grade and who I see often? Well, obviously the jerky guy, I mean, we're all rooting for the good guy in the end. I mean, honestly, I can't deny that I like him more than the other guy, but it's really up to you. It's about who you want and how your heart feels. Like, sure, he could be a jerk, but if you love him, I don't know, that could defer you, which I think that's what it's doing right now. I would say go for the guy who could have a nice relationship with, because the jerk doesn't sound very cool, but it's all about who you'd be happier with in a perfect situation. I mean, if you start to actually feel something for the nice guy, that's good. Just don't date him just to date a nice guy. Date him because you like him, which it sounds like you do. I hope that helped, and I hope that makes sense, and thank you. All right. Laura. I freaking love the site. Thank you. Awesome idea, and you're extremely pretty. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I see you have tons and tons of advice, so who knows if you'll ever get to this one, but okay. So I've been obsessing over this dude, well, you know what I mean, for over 3 years. Yeah, I do know what you mean. It seems really weird, but we text all the time, and when I don't text him, he texts me. We dated last year, but I still like him a lot, and I want to know if he likes me back without making it awkward in person. We just got our seats changed and I sit right behind him. He's in my gym class, so that gives me plenty of opportunities to embarrass myself. Anyways, I want to be carefree around him and crack jokes so he thinks I'm cool and not uptight, because I can barely talk when I'm around him, but we text a lot, and I don't want him thinking I'm socially awkward because I don't talk to him. Sorry this is long, haha, I need help. Does he like me or not, or what do I do? Well, it definitely sounds like he has some interest in you. Like I said in another video one time, like, a guy's not texting you if he doesn't have feelings for you. It sounds like he does to me, which is very exciting, by the way. And I know it's hard to like be really easy and carefree with someone, but like I said in a different video, like, just take baby steps, like talking to him in person. I know my friend had the same problem. Like, he was socially awkward in person, and he was like an obsessive texter, but that's not really a healthy thing. So it sounds like he likes you. I would go for it. Maybe bring it up casually, like pay the 20 questions game over text or something lame. But I mean, that'll 20 questions. I mean, it sounds really cliche, but girl, it works. And He's in your gym class, so that gives me plenty of opportunities to embarrass myself. Well, if something embarrassing happens, laugh it off. He might think you're cool because of it. Yeah, just kind of make jokes, but get to talking. It'll get easier talking to one person, like in person, the more you do it. So just make little conversations if you're sitting behind him, and then I think it'll be more substantial conversations you have over text message, and it'll be easy for you to hang out in person and date and stuff. I hope that helped, and thanks. Alright, Danielle. So there's this kid who I text all the time, and he does flirt, and we are really good friends, but I do like him as more than that. Recently, he told me he liked me, and I was super stoked. But it's been a few weeks, and although he still flirts, I want him to ask me out already. Any ideas how I can move things along? Thanks so much. This is a great site. Well, thank you very much for the compliments. You guys, time out. You guys really make my day, and I just wanted to thank you all again. Um, so there's a kid you text all the time, and he does flirt, but I do like him as more than that. Recently, he told my friend that he likes me, and I was super stoked. Well, if he's already talking to your friend, like, about you, then maybe you can ask your friend to drop some helpful hints, like, oh, well, maybe you should talk to her about it, or, you know what I mean. Like, have your friend be, like, all cool and stuff. And just be like, oh yeah, well, I think she might like someone. I don't know. Maybe you should ask her. I think she might like you. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. Red flag. Okay. Sorry. To move things along, maybe flirt with him even more. And I said 20 questions game. If you're texting all the time, then definitely 20 questions game. And if that doesn't work, I mean, women power. Ask him out. Why not? Take control. Take the initiative. Fight. You gotta fight. Okay. But, you know what I mean? I hope that helped. And thank you. Okay. Hi there. Hi there. Alright, so I have a problem. My boyfriend has barely texted me all weekend. Maybe a few times here and there, but normally we talk all day and every day, except when he has a game or practice. He would honestly do anything for me and is completely in love with me. Oh, that's really cute. So he's normally the one to text me first when he's done with practice or whatever he's doing. Well, every time this weekend he just randomly stopped answering me, and I thought, well, maybe he's busy. Then I'd text him later in the morning. And we talk a little more, then he stopped answering, and I would think the same thing. Then he poked me on Facebook, so I was like, well, maybe he's doing homework and only has the time to poke me. And I poked back, and he never has, which isn't really a big deal, but he was on Facebook between that time and now, which has been like 2 days. I saw him say happy birthday to his ex, which I didn't care about because that takes no time at all, but then I saw him talking to this girl who is/was obsessed with him and in love with him. I hate her with a passion because she went after the one guy I was absolutely in love with, and now my current boyfriend. He was being all flirty with her and sending smiley faces and stuff, and apparently she wasn't supposed to hang out with him, or she was supposed to hang out with him the other night. Whoa. But she couldn't. Honestly, I don't know what to think. The whole time he wasn't texting, talking, or anything to me. He only came to my locker once a day at school, and he left like 2 seconds later because he said he had to go. But we had that period together, so we always walk together, and normally he comes between almost every period. Normally I wouldn't revert to an advice site about this, but my best friend is in the hospital and has close watch on her so she doesn't commit suicide, so I'm also dealing with that at the moment, so I have no one else to talk to. I refuse to text him, call him, yet just have him stop answering me. I'm fed up with all of it. If he wants to talk to me, he can. I'm sorry that was so long. Okay, well, whoa. Alright, let's start from the beginning on this one. Well, number one, I don't think the poking thing is that monstrous of a crime he committed there. I mean, honestly, pokes they piss me off. They just get annoying after a while. I mean, not saying that you're annoying, at all. It's just that I usually, once I poke someone and then they poke me back, I usually, exit out of that because that just leads to poke wars, and poke wars get ugly. Then he wished his ex-girlfriend a happy birthday. I'm sure that means nothing. I wish my ex-boyfriend's happy birthday. And then he's talking and being all flirty, and he's not answering you. All right, number one, dick move on his part. Not cool. Bro, that pisses me off just as much as it pisses you off, probably. It's I went through like a really similar situation to that, and honestly, I know you want to be the hard ass, like I was the hard ass, and I did not want him to talk to me, like unless I was ready to talk to him, or like I didn't want to be the one to talk to him first, and so I basically was just I lost in the end, and I think you need to talk to him and just confront him straight up, probably in person, like if you guys go out or something, but make it so it's a situation where he can't just like turn around and leave. Like don't ask him over text, don't ask like tell him over call, maybe video chatting or something, but like he has to answer you. I mean, there's like no excuse. Just ask him straight up what's going on. I mean, if he really wants to keep you that badly and he loves you like he says he does, then he needs to come clean immediately. And I hope he does. And thanks for writing in and let me know how that goes. I'm done for right now. I'll post another video in like an hour. I have a lot to do with this. It's craziness. I'm not gonna quit though, and I will have everything answered from yesterday, today, and possibly tomorrow by tomorrow night latest. No more after that. And yeah, keep writing in the guest book, and thank you for everything. And all right, adios.